Why is it not?
Right, I ain't had a notification though or anything.
For some reason.
Although there is a 30-second delay, right?
Yeah, because it won't be on the original one, will it?
Oh, is this the original one?
No, it will do it on a different one.
Okay.
But I've had. Hang on, is that it?
You can't in that image anyway, mate. Calm down.
That's not it neither. Hold on. Have you? Because I haven't. Oh, I have. I've got it now. Yes. With here. Yay!
Hey!
So live chat, guys. Again, you've got to do it because it's a new stream.
So are we going to find a stream through your channel now?
Yeah, you'd have to go on mine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, live now.
Yes.
Oh, there we are. There. Hello.
Right, I'm just moving my chat. Yeah, live chat. Hello, guys. I'm so sorry for all the faffing about. Really, really sorry. And
Not a problem.
And I'm sorry to obviously the people in chat, because sometimes we can get up to 50 people and probably half of them will have given up by now. But like, oh my God, she's having a moment. Right, guys, we've got some new, because you're relatively new, aren't you, guys?
Yeah.
We're babies in the vaping world.
You are. Vapes and bakes.
Vapes and bakes.
We're a month and 6 days old.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Village, while you're in chat, because you're one of my spanners, would you be able to get, because they won't be able to put in their YouTube channel. I just saw it because I've got it on Nightbot. So, Village, could you get the thing and put it up in Nightbot and the chat for me every now and again? I've just realised, guys, because I've got Nightbot going, you won't be able to actually put in any links. You can type, but you can't put in.
Got you.
Ah, that makes sense.
I suppose would people be able to click on our?
Yes, if one of my spanners does it, that's Village. Yes, get Gail's on it.
Oh,
Yay!
Yeah, thank you, Gail.
Winner.
Okay, Irish. I was looking forward to the strippers too. Irish, what strippers? The men.
I didn't know that was in our job description.
Now, because we're running late, guys, I won't go through all. I'll catch up with chat and say hello to them shortly. But obviously, because Cam, you've got to go. So introduce yourselves first, because they wonder who's who.
Okie dokie. Right, I'm Cam, and I've only been vaping for maybe 3 months. Before that, I was smoking, and I'd kind of been going round and round my head, trying to escape the nicotine trap. And Josh came to me, and he was my savior, and he said, look, we've got to make a YouTube channel to do this, but you can stop smoking.
Yes.
So here we are.
It's nice things. We get to see your journey as well.
Yeah, that's it. And I'm really excited to kind of be able to explore what vapes are, how you use them, what different juices kind of, like, I think it's the world of vaping is massively varied compared to the world of smoking, So I'm really excited to be part of it.
And what about you, Josh? Come on, tell us a bit more about you.
So
I want to know who's the baker as well, who makes the cakes.
Well, actually, we've just done two videos today, and Cam baked for both of them. So we're still eating leftovers of today's cake, which was an apple crumble. So that'll be up on Tuesday, next Tuesday.
Yeah, it's delish.
Stop it! I haven't even had my tea yet.
I know.
So I'm Josh. I've been vaping for almost a year now. So I gave up smoking almost a year now. And yeah, what more would you like to know about me?
Well, do you know what I'd like to know? And if you've got any questions at all in chat, please put them up for the guys. Cam's got to leave soon, so if you've got anything you want to ask Cam, you've got to get it in quick.
Okay, hit me right now.
Don't worry, we'll get them back on.
We'll
get the guys back on. It'll be after Expo when you can see them properly, both of them, without me faffing. That's a lie. I'm going to faff. But anyway.
Worth faffing.
So,
at some point, Cam's girlfriend's going to poke her head in and be like, oi, give me my boyfriend back.
Oh, that's fine. I would say to her, come and say hello. So what got you doing the vaping and the baking at the same time? What brought that? Because it's so different. Yeah, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with baking, because there's a lot of people in the vaping scene who do bake. I bake, Gailey bakes, Emily, you know, Chris Bell's missus from Empire Vape. She bakes, Bunny bakes. There's a lot of us who do. So what made you, you know, come up with this idea of doing this?
So weirdly enough, it was back in sort of early August where we were just chilling out in the garden. I'd just been baking all night because there's a local church that runs a Wednesday for young people, and they do outreach for all of the college students here, and they basically do a free cafe where they can go and have toasties and cake and stuff like that. So I bake quite a lot for them, and so I just spent a night baking, and we had some friends over chilling out in the garden, and someone, I don't know if it was one of us two or someone that we were with, kind of made a joke and be like, "Oh guys, you could
totally do this."
Yeah, you're baking and vaping. This is awesome. And we were like, "Oh my gosh, we should do a YouTube channel." And then it kind of fizzled out into nowhere. Yeah. And then we sort of later August, we were chatting to someone who used to do reviews and stuff, and they've kind of stopped now. But I sort of said, "Oh yeah, we had this joke and it was kind of funny." And she was like, "No, do it. I'd totally watch that." So that's kind of.
We did it that afternoon. She rang me up and we're like, "Right, I'm coming down. We're going to film a YouTube."
I think that's great. If you're wondering why people say to me, "Stop, drink, breathe," or things like that, I have a respiratory problem, and I get carried away, and I'm talking, and then I can have an attack.
Yeah.
So I have. They're all so good to me, like saying, "Stop, breathe, drink, vape," just so I stop.
That's amazing.
I mean, that's been the thing that has blown my mind in doing this, is the kind of the closeness of the vape community and how people really support each other. We have had nothing but love and support in terms of kind of feedback, and for something that's a bit weird and a bit random, you know, I think that's amazing. And
it is. Do you know? It was Marcus who put me onto you. You know.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he was in a chat, and he says, "Do you know, you need Jules?" He says, "Mama, you need to go and check these guys out." And off I toddled straight away, literally straight on my computer. I was on the computer, and I banged up on my screen. And I was like, "Woo, different!" Because the community is so different.
And actually, I've just noticed that Nice Guys have popped up in the chat. We have a question, and we've put this question in our apple crumble video. Now, apple crumble. So we got a bit of jip a while ago for eating like a desserty kind of cake with a spoon. He went absolutely off the wall, and so from then on we've kind of had a running joke. Now, apple crumble, we are eating them with forks, but would you eat them with a spoon, or would you eat an apple crumble with a spoon or a fork?
Me personally, I would have it with a spoon because I'd have custard. I'd have custard as well, but I would use a spoon. But in some of yours, I've got to say, guys, I don't always comment on everything, but I do watch you. And I'm so glad, Cam, that you picked it up that day and just grabbed it with your hand, because I do shout at you. I do shout at you. I must admit, I'm going, "Just grab it!"
Yeah, pick it up.
Right. Here she is.
Oh, is she? She's got to say hello to me first then. She don't have to do the screen if she doesn't want to, but say hi.
So this is Cam's wonderful lady, everyone.
Hello. Well, I'm Jules from the Vapes. Hello, sweetie. Nice to meet you.
She'll get her face in at some point.
Hi. Hello, darling.
Right, we have had it before Cam goes.
You let like a race between two.
So you've come to take him away, have you now?
Yeah, afraid so.
It's more like I was torn between two roses.
You just said it.
So just before Cam goes, we have actually had a question.
Oh, there is a question
from Brittany Fanning saying, "Cam and Josh, what's your favourite way to vape? Rebuildables, MTL, sub-ohm?"
I'd gone sub-ohm. I've been really enjoying mech mods recently, but I have got this new fella, so it's nice to have something that's kind of more.
And what
regular? Is that an Aegis I see you there?
Yeah, this is what is it?
Is it the Aegis Legend?
It is an Aegis.
It's the Aegis Solo.
Thank you. I thought it was an Aegis somewhere. I was like, is that an Aegis?
That's the one. It's really nice. It's amazing. It's an amazing.
Oh, I love the Aegis. I've got a few around.
I've got my own one as well, which I absolutely love.
I love it.
On that note, thank you so much for having me on, Jules.
You'll be on again after, honest to God, without the messing about, after Expo.
Amazing. Can't wait.
Okay, darling, you take care and I'll see you soon.
Have a lovely day.
Bye. Bye, guys. So, guys, sorry about that. So sorry. I'll jump in and say hello to some of the chat now. I just want people to get to say hello.
Yeah, go for it.
Cam before he left. So obviously, Jay Jarry, yes, we're working. We've got Irish in, we've got Harry, we've got Bill, we've got Rossi, we've got Timmy. Hello, Justin. We've got James. Mwah, hello, my sweetheart from America. We've got the gorgeous, sexy Liz. Sorry, I hope you have been sorting out your beaver. We've got the gorgeous Gailey. We've got Village. I don't know if I said him. Sarah. We've got in. We've got Cron. Who else we've got in? We've got the nice guys. Hello, sweethearts. I never know which one it is, whether it's Matt or Marcus, because
I think it's Matt.
It's Matt this time. Okay, because Marcus sometimes puts his name behind his, actually. Who else have we got in? We've got Zan. Zan, I will promise I won't break anything more. We've got Sloan. Hello, sweetheart. We've got Josh. That's vaping with CJ. We've got Emily in. Who else have we got? I think we're catching it. Brittany. Hello, sweetheart. It's nice to see you. We have got DE. Hello, sweetheart. Who wanted to know how you guys met, so we can cover that shortly. We've got Kevin. Who else? We've got Andy Summerfield. Hello, sweetheart. Who else have we got? We've got Mobro. Hello, my darling. We don't do sheep jokes, by the way. We've got Chris Earl. Have I caught up with everybody? I hope so. I'm really hoping. Usually, I haven't seen Sainty, funny enough. So, I don't know. Is he in? Because I usually shout him out. Irish, Sarah, Liz, Bill. We've done them. Rog. Hello, Rog. Roger. Hello, you sweetheart. Stuart's in the house as well. So, yeah. So, that was a question I'd just seen. Emily, I see what you've written there, by the way. So, I've just seen that question. I was quickly scanning down. Dawn's in. Hello, Pasty. How did you two meet? Is it through uni? Is it through working? How did you become friends to start with?
So me and some friends been living in this house for sort of the past year or so, and one of them moved out in June. So we were May. So we were advertising for a room, and none of my friends wanted a room. So they all know me, so they know what a pain in the arse I'd be to live with. And so we'd advertised the room out, and we had Megan pick up. And she doesn't know what a pain in the ass I am to live with, so she kind of fell for the advert. And so she came in, we interviewed her, she came in, and then it's kind of through her, really, because Cam is her boyfriend.
Right.
Cam lives up in the sort of middle of Somerset, up in amongst the fields.
Right, okay.
So yeah, so we've really bonded over vaping, really.
And because obviously you're roomies, so obviously you'd go to university.
So I graduated last year, actually.
Give him the clap, guys. Give him the clap.
But yeah, so Megan is in her second year of anthropology.
Okay.
Cam's working full time, and I work full time now.
Brilliant. And is it what you studied for? I know it's a vape show, but I like to know. Well, I really am nosy.
Oh, that's absolutely fine. Any questions you like? We're both open books.
Hello, Marcus. So what are you, from what you studied, is that what you do now as your job?
No.
I'm only asking because that's the way of the world.
Yeah, usually, yeah. So I studied history at uni, which so humanities, artsy fartsy, whiff waff degree. Usually doesn't translate into a direct job.
Sorry, I'm putting in.
No, that's all right. So over the past year, I've kind of been darting in and out of things. I was working at our local hospital as a healthcare assistant.
Right.
A motorbike crashed partway through the year, which kind of put me out for a while. And then over the summer, I got the current job, which I'm doing, and I currently work for government at the moment in Exeter.
Okay. Well, we won't go into that because he'll have to kill us if he tells us. You know what I mean? Government
not
job.
quite secret services, but no, I just I work in sort of one of the sub departments of DEFRA, which is the Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs.
Right. Yeah. Oh, right.
So basically, just dealing with farmers.
Okay. Do you know what? I thought at first you was a nurse.
No, I was working as a HCA, and I did start my nursing studies after I finished my history degree. But again, because of the motorbike crash, I kind of had to take quite a bit of time out.
Of course, yeah. So, not that I've been stalking your Facebook page. Guys, I have really, but you don't know. So, but I did. I thought you was a nurse. And I thought, oh, cool, another nurse, because obviously Sean Pudpuff's a nurse.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he is.
So yeah, Jules struggling with English, lot. I know, Stuart. I love you all.
But yeah, so yeah, that's what interestingly that is actually why I've got a different name on Facebook, just because I have actually had a couple of patients. I've worked in the emergency department quite a lot, so you get quite a range. So down here in Exeter, the demographic is a lot older. So
Right.
on the wards and stuff, you too tend to get more of the elderly. But sort of working in A&E, I did actually have one or two patients who tried to find me on Facebook from my name back.
Gosh.
So, yeah,
That must
so
be
I changed my
scary.
name there.
No, but I had it because I was a teacher, and I've got friends who are my ex-pupils now. They're all grown up, got families of their own. But yeah, it is a bit weird because I used to have that with students trying to find me, and it was like,
yeah, I was gonna say, because as a teacher, you get the same thing, I imagine.
yes. I mean, I'm not a teacher anymore. But them days are done. I'm a stay-at-home housewife now, I suppose you'd call
Oh,
it.
brilliant. Brittany, I've just noticed that you said that you should have graduated, but you're still a student. Don't worry, I started my degree back in 2013, took 2 years out, and then went and finished my degree. So it doesn't matter how you get there, as long as you get to the end somehow.
Yes, it is. I mean, my youngest son, he did go to uni. He's a teacher now himself, actually. He's a science teacher. But it just shows you, I mean, does it go at yeah, actually, he does do a bit of what he learned because he was a science in uni anyway. But he did zoology.
Brilliant.
I know, and now
it's been loads of fun.
Yeah, and he's a teacher now, so yeah. So your vaping journey, what made you first start vaping? Because everyone says to get off the sink, is there anything more to it than that?
So I sort of became quite exposed to vaping actually a lot longer before I stopped smoking. I probably sort of discovered vaping about a year before I started smoking, and sort of looked up and researched about it. Not too deeply. I kind of went really surface level, and as soon as I saw stuff about all the stuff that's going on in America and all that bollocks and those lies and stuff.
Yes.
And I kind of saw a couple of articles that kind of said, well, batteries are exploding and get popcorn lung and all that kind of stuff. And that really, really put me off. And I was like, no, not going near it. I'll stay on the cigarettes. But then when I started the nursing degree, because I'd always said when I start the nursing degree, I'm going to quit smoking because I feel like I'd be a massive hypocrite if I was a health professional and also smoking.
A lot do, though.
Oh, like loads of them do. They drink like fish as well.
I know, my mum was a nurse.
But yeah, so a couple of my friends, one of my closest friends on the nursing degree was used to vape, still does. And so I tried out her vape that she had. I think she was on one of the smocks. And I thought, you know what, this is quite nice. I'll give it a go. So I went into my local vape shop, sort of around October time last year, and sort of told them a bit of some of my misconceptions and what I was worried about. And they just kind of really, I think I was in there for about an hour and a half or something. They must have been glad to have gotten rid of me by the end, but where they kind of really educated me and really nice.
So it's nice that you found a good brick and mortar, because not all brick and mortar are, most are, but you do find some that just want to sell you something that you shouldn't have.
They want to, you go in as a brand new vapor, and some of them will be like, right, you need this 80 quid dual battery regulator device, you need the 60 quid RDA. And it's like, no, you don't.
So that's so honest.
Yeah, I mean, I started off with they got me onto a T18. It was the 2 hadn't come out yet, so it's the old T8 I can't even speak now. Inokin T18, and that, I think they started me off with juices, T18, a couple of spare coils for about 25 quid.
That's good then.
Yeah, I was really, really pleased. And then sort of when I started vaping and sort of got about less than a month in, I started discovering that you can rebuild your coils and stuff like that. So I was like, right, I want to know a bit more about this. So then I went up to an Aspire puck sauce with the Inokin Aries, actually, which is a single coil rebuildable, and that was really good. That really opened my eyes, actually, because I was saving loads of money on coils with that thing. So coils are expensive.
Yeah.
And then from there, I started learning how to sort of twisted coils, Claptons, and then I decided one day that I'd build like some dual core fused clactons, whatever, and it wouldn't fit in the Aries. And I said, right, I need something bigger that's going to fit this. So I went into my vape shop and sort of said, right, been loving this. I want something bigger. What can you set me up with? And so from that point, they set me up with who's it by? It's a dual battery mod. It's called a Puma.
Vapor Storm.
That's it, Vapor Storm. So they set me up with a Vapor Storm.
Vapor Storm Pumas. I still use them for juice reviews. I've got 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wanted to collect them all, but my husband's made me stop. But yeah, I love the Puma. Still love it. Yeah,
so they set me up with the Puma and the Vanity Vape Pulse 24 RDA. And then I think it was a couple of weeks, I managed to break my Puma somehow. So I went back in, they were like, yeah, we'll just replace that. Do you want the same thing or do you want to go something different? So from there, I went for the Aspire Dynamo, and that kind of lasted me right up until last month when it broke. And I think but to be fair, it was battered. It was not looked after at all.
Was that your daily banger?
Yeah, so I was using my puck sauce as a daily banger until I broke that. And then the Aspire, because my Aspire and the RDA was my sort of at-home vape, and I'd use the puck sauce and the Aries to go out. And I broke the puck sauce. And then when Cam started vaping, he was on a pen device as well. So when he wanted to upgrade, I gave him the Aries tank.
Nice. I like passing down things.
Yeah. So here's the Aries tank. Go and find yourself a mod or something for it. And so I was sort of interchanging. I then got a Zeus, the Zeus X.
Oh, I love the Zeus X. I've took it off at the moment because I've got other things on the go for review.
So I was using my Dynamo and kind of switching between the two, the RDA for at home and then the RTA for when I was out and about. Then I broke that and I was like, right, I'm gonna get one for going out and one for staying at home. So I ended up getting the Aegis, the Geek Vape Aegis Solo, which I'm now doing with the Zeus X, and it is a brilliant pairing. I absolutely love it. And then Cam got himself an Aegis Solo as well, literally sort of a couple of days after mine. Coordinated at all. We literally both went in separate shops, both separately bought an Aegis Solo. So we're gonna do our first hardware reviews.
Ooh, that'd be good. So, yeah. And will you still have cakes involved when you do a hardware?
Yeah, so obviously it's gonna be interesting because at the moment we're pairing juices in different cakes and things.
That's what I was gonna ask you. You're pairing the flavors,
So I think we're gonna wing it. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna obviously cake's still gonna be involved. We're gonna be eating cake whilst we do it, and we might still share some recipes. But we'll be eating cake, but focusing on the hardware itself.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, whatever juice you're gonna have in a tank or a dripper for you to do the hardware, you can still match up with your cake.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try and keep it just the hardware just to start off with, whilst we find our feet with hardware. Because obviously it's gonna be a brand new whole territory for us, but
don't use the cake baking thing because that keeps you different. It keeps you as individuals. You're not like the rest of us.
No, and that's what we're really enjoying at the moment. Actually, is because it's such a different thing. There's no kind of standard for it, so we're kind of having to really find our feet and figure out what kind of works, sort of thing.
No, it works. It does. I mean, guys, if any of you haven't checked them out, go and check them out. Just remember, guys, they are new at it. They are. And I tell you something, the camera's better than mine. The camera set up at your first one because my first one was ridiculous. But yeah, check them out because it is something totally different. It really is. And shout at the screen like I do at them. Pick it up with your hand.
To be honest, all of our videos have been filmed on a phone, actually.
Really? So I did mine iPad. You've gone. I've lost you. There you go.
No, sorry, there we go. Sorry, it was just my phone saying that I'm on low battery, so I might just quickly whack the charger in.
Well, get it stuck in quick. By the way, James, thank you for that lovely money that you've just put through on my super chat. Guys, don't forget I've got a super chat now. Is that Flat Cap I see in his cousin? Can't remember if I just seen his name come up or not. I might not have. But anyway, Ebby, hello. I didn't say hello to you, sweetheart. Hi. Sorry. So you do all your filming on your phone, which, I mean, phones are great, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
They're so much better now, some of them. But when I started, I was doing it on my iPad. And
Oh,
then
really?
from that to a laptop, and then obviously now this setup. I mean, it's took me over a year to be able to do this sort of setup.
Yeah.
But
We do want to get a proper setup. It's just obviously so Cam's only just started. He's only just increased his hours at work.
yeah,
And the civil service is notoriously slow for hiring. So I haven't quite been earning for a little bit. So once I sort of start getting paid and stuff.
but there's no point rushing anyway and getting it all.
No.
Take
And
your
that's the
time.
thing. This has been really fit for purpose at the moment. So
Yeah. I mean, just take your time, get it, and yours, like I say, it works well. What juice?
Yeah.
All right, we've been asked what juice we on, because everyone knows I don't do all this pish. I don't do buffets. They have to actually ask, if they want to know what we're on. So I'll let you go first. You can tell us what your vape. What juice is? Do you want hardware as well, or just the juice? You can whatever. Just tell them whatever you want.
Cool. So like I've said previously, for this I'm using the Aegis Solo with the Zeus X tank, and then I'm also using TMB Notes Red Mist, which actually I went into Marcus's shop from Nice Guys, and this was in his reduced shelf, and yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one, really. It was advertised as an iced juice, and there wasn't really any sort of cooling effect, so I did add a fair bit of Coolada to that because I like my iced juices to actually be really cold and sort of.
Oh, I don't like ice juices.
But I can't really work out what it tastes like, to be honest. I can kind of see why it's in his reduced shelf.
Try and Google them and find out what the juice profile is.
Yeah, so it was sort of grapes and red berries and a bit of anise, a bit of licorice in there.
Right.
And it's got that kind of weird aftertaste of licorice. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's very subtle in this one. And then it just kind of tastes of really generic fruit.
And what else have you just got the one thing on the go then today?
Just at the moment, in my RDA, which I'm not using at the moment, I've also got the Padstow Blends Orange and Passion Fruit, which is
nice.
Absolutely incredible. Now, we've done a couple of reviews for the Padstow Blends juices because they sent them through sort of a few weeks ago, and they're incredible. They really blown me away, actually.
That's good, and it's nice that you're getting them sending you in already.
Yeah, we were really, really surprised, actually. So our first few videos were juices that we bought ourselves.
Yes.
And then really, really quickly. So again, Marcus from Nice Guys, absolute legend, then was like, right, here you go, guys, have some juices. So Marcus set us up with a whole load of juices. And then it's really taken off from there. So we've had sort of AVB sending us some juices. We've had Padstow Blends. We've had a few other people sending us juices as well, which has been really, really amazing. So that's been great.
I like that. That's really nice. I like the support you can get. I mean, I was getting juices quite early on as well, and I think it's great. Guys, juice-wise for me, I'll just let you know, lemonade, just juice. I'm just so boring, right? Just juice. I've got apple and pear. I have got puds, drip drop, raspberry. I love that one. And obviously, Rochford Project. Because I love them. Love. So that's the only juices I've got apart from pod salts, and that is in my mouth-to-lung setup, that one.
Nice. And also I've just noticed that Cam's left it here after he's gone to dance in a field. He's doing capoeira. I just take the mick out of him. And he's using the Lemon Bam by Marvellous Brew.
Oh, right. I love lemon juices.
Which is from our very first review, and that's sort of a lemon tart. So
I love lemon. And do you know Gailey in chat, she loves a lemon juice as well. So obviously, if it's a really good one, that's something worth keeping your eye out for. Gail, hi, Flat Cap Gaz is in. Hello, sweetie. Mod-wise, I'm not going to go through them. So I've got the Valerian. You know what that is. You know what they all are. You know what they all are. You know what I'm on. Obviously different things on top because they're for the reviews. That's a different mod. It's the Viola that I'm doing for the review. This because I've got a different mod on, different tank on top, ready for the review. This mouth to lung setup. There we go, guys. You can figure it out. I don't do the buffet thing because everybody does it. So a bit different.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I absolutely love the sort of lemonade flavors. Quite quite boring, but I think some of them are absolutely incredible.
They are. You can get the Just Juice. These are nice, but they are sweet and the coil killers.
Are they? Yeah, I can imagine.
That's the bad thing about them, which is a shame because they are nice. I really do enjoy them.
Yeah, for sure.
I was on Chris's before, but I finished the bottle, and that's my third one. And I only just got the review out before I finished it.
Yeah.
Because he'd be sick of sending them, man. Because I do love it. I do love his juices, and I'm going to say they are really nice. And I like hardware. Now, I want to ask you: did you dual vape and smoke at the same time when you first, or did you just straight off and straight onto vaping like that?
So I'd say it's kind of halfway in between the two. So I was pretty much straight off cigarettes from day one, apart from sort of when I was going out, sort of drinking and stuff.
Right.
And then when I went out and when I went on nights out, I would smoke still. But now I'm totally off. Now that I've got this thing, if I ever go out, because it just fits in your pocket so well.
Yeah. So how long have you been totally off the cigarettes?
I'd say totally off for about 4 months.
So that's good.
Yeah.
I think it's nice to be seeing your journey as well then.
Yeah. So if I was ever out in a pub, I'd vape. But if I ever went to a nightclub, which is really, really rare, because I flipping hate nightclubs, then
Mark's has just put something in chat for you.
Yeah, I'm about tomorrow, Marcus.
You get to try something else. Jules,
yeah, some of the bumblebee vape. Sounds pretty delicious.
Vaping, not drink. I know, Bill, but I love it. I can't help it. I vape it a lot. Sorry, Bill. Naughty me. Sorry, and I butted in. Go on, carry on. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, if I was ever out in a pub, then I would I'd vape. But if I was out in a nightclub, which is really, really rare, because I absolutely hate nightclubs, because I'm that typical dad dancer. I sort of elbows it sort of 90 degrees. I just sort of sway, click, and that's literally it. That's me for the night. So yeah,
that's all right.
Yeah, so I'm
a lot of people do dual. I must admit, a lot of people when they first start vaping do dual. I didn't. I'm quite lucky. I went straight to vaping and no cigaretting. But
yeah.
I do. Lots of people do, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. As long as you're putting out, even if you're having one cigarette less than you would before, or 2, 3, it's always it's
helping, isn't it?
So yeah, I do. I rate that completely. I think it's absolutely great. What have you got coming up for us in this next? Well, might not be this week, because unless you've got anything coming up this week or next week, what have you got coming up? Tantalizers.
So we're actually running a little bit behind on video. So we've got something going out on Friday, hopefully, and then something going out on Tuesday. We're running a bit late because I've obviously started this new job. Cam's up to ours. It's been really, really difficult to coordinate the two, because obviously we live in different counties.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've got a really, really delicious mango cake that Cam's made.
Gailey will hate you now.
Pardon?
Gailey will hate you now because she don't like mango. I love it.
So it's a mango sponge with a really, really nice sweet mango coulis on top, and that's going to be paired with the pad stove blends again, chilled dragon fruit and mango, and we've also got this apple crumble, which we're going to be pairing up with ABB's apple crumble as well. Where is that? I've actually lost it somewhere. But yeah,
so apple crumble, I'm going to say, I know where that went down into your belly.
we've still got a little bit left to go.
Oh, guys, I tell you, you've got to watch them, and if you haven't subscribed, give them a sub, and watch them, give them comments, give them support. I mean, hopefully your sub count will be going up a bit. There's a few who've put the sub to you, so that's really good.
Yeah, absolutely. And even if you don't like our videos, if there's something you don't like,
creative
comment and tell us.
Yeah, creative criticism. If it's creative criticism, don't slate them. Don't be a bitch. Don't have none of that. It's always about being polite still.
Absolutely. But you know what? That's something that's really, really blown me, both me and Cam, that's blown us both away. Is actually how supportive and how loving the vaping community is.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it can be bitchy as well.
Oh, yeah.
Any community, not just vaping, you get it in any group or any club.
Yeah.
But yeah, I find so that when you meet a certain amount, you become really good friends with them.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
again,
family.
I know I keep on mentioning them, but nice guys. Matt, absolute legend. I've got a motorbike which I'm sticking in for its MOT on Saturday, and I was over at his house Saturday just gone with him. I was going to say him helping me fix it, but he did most of the work really whilst I stood and looked. And you know that was really amazing. That's literally come from us just popping them a message on Instagram and going into their shop, which is amazing.
I'm laughing because Flat Cap's telling me off because obviously I haven't had the nice guys on yet, and I will do. I will have you on. I will. Sorry, go on, carry on now.
No, that's all right. I'd have Marcus on. He's the better looking at the two.
I'm not choosing.
No.
They're both gorgeous. I can never choose.
To be fair, I'm sure if you have those guys on, one of them won't abandon you halfway through to go and dance in the field.
No, but you did warn me, and I did know about that. And like I said, we'll arrange something after Expo and get you on properly, even if it means me asking the gorgeous Zan, who is streaming for me, guys, because I just went completely wrong. Zan's doing all the streaming, even though I have to sweet talk my Zan to do the whole thing, so I didn't get it wrong. But
yeah, it was an
I'll get it right again. I can't believe it, because I have put on a moat and I stream that. I don't have a problem. And then tonight I've just gone completely wrong. Don't ask me what. I probably messed it all up. So Zan will just tell me off and have to reset everything and get me back. Vapes and so who's writing in under your name, Vapes and Bakes? That's got to be then.
No, that was me. I was just dropping Marcus a little love heart back.
Oh, right. Okay. Guys, if you can't see the link, if you click on Vapes and Bakes' actual name now, you can get over to the channel and subscribe. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, any subs massively appreciate.
Yeah. Well, it does. I mean, what are you on now? How many subs have you got now? Do you know?
Oh, I'll quickly go and have a quick gander.
Okay, saves me doing it.
So we've gone from 32 to 43. Like, that's amazing. So
wow, you got the 11 new ones. So great.
Yeah,
thank you, guys. I've got a good lot here.
And no, we really, really appreciate that. That's amazing. So
they are good. Now I'm just going to put in, because everyone knew, I did say on my last juice review, hashtag Flat Cap Vapes. Right, okay, Flat Cap. That I was going to be doing my giveaway. Obviously, I'm not going to draw it tonight, but I will let you know what it is. Let me just reach for it. Got it all here. So the stuff will be for my. Oh, it's not a giveaway. Sorry, we're not allowed to call them giveaways, are we? My pretend sale is I have got a clip it, vape it, secure it, vertical vape holder. That's going to someone. It's a bit bent because I've had it in the box ready. I have got Beast Cold Frost Blood. It's 6 juices. Well, there's only 5 in here now because obviously reviews. So that's the rest of those will be going to somebody. 5 of those. There's 2 full bandwagons here to go to somebody. An Atty stand from the lovely Dilly Gaff. And the OBS X Cube Kit. It's the new one. So that is for my giveaway for my 1,000 subscribers, guys, which I'd like to thank you all for, by the way. You're all amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I will sort something out, and that will be to anyone who subscribes to me. What I'll do is I'll just do a draw and record it, or I'll do it next week, live. I don't mind, whatever you want. And that is going to be my giveaway. Reaches over because it's in its box ready. So that's what some lucky winner will get. Only posh tracks use a fork. Exactly, Dan. Exactly.
Oh, well.
It's my hands.
Zan, go to Matt from Nice Guys. He's the fork user.
I like Matt. He's funny.
He is. He's a laugh.
Mobro used the fork. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. I use these utensils.
I just use anything.
Well, I could.
Usually.
I've got no manners. See, look, posh twat. That'll be aimed at you and Mo. And Matt, anyone who uses a fork.
Yeah, there you go.
She doesn't mess about. You're just a Mo. Yeah, Mo is, isn't it? Using a fork. I mean, who uses forks? I would ask Stevie, but he's got the parrots out at the moment. So it's highly unlikely he'll be able to type in chat. He'll have it on the TV because they'll attack everything. I'm too posh for you all. Yeah, Mo, you must be too posh for us all because I use my hands. Must be. Marcus, I'd eat cake with a mod if I won't even worry about the mod. I'd just tip it up and eat it. What's up with you?
Marcus, what mod would you use?
Yeah, that's interesting. What would you use? I like a trough. Bill, you're with me. Me and you, same brain cell. We share it. I've only got the one.
My ex-girlfriend used to have a set of cake forks, which I just sort of scoff at every time she brought them out.
The smaller ones.
Yeah, the smaller ones with sort of a slightly larger edge on them.
Yes.
Absolute whiplash.
Liz likes a spoon. I like to spoon. Liz, I like to spoon too. But I don't think we're talking about the same spooning. Oh. Mo Bro loves a good fork. Oh, play on words, love it.
I'm a little bit larger, so I usually ladle.
Do you?
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Hip Hop? Are you feeling a bit better? Because I know you've been a bit poorly. Melinda, hammer and tongs over here. Like, yeah, Melinda, I'm with you. I don't care. I use anything. I can only use a spoon, cut off anything sharp. Is that because you might do some damage, Harry? No, seriously, guys, you have been great. What time is it? We're almost 8 o'clock, and I know we had this hoo-ha of a beginning. So, guys, if you've got any questions you would like to ask Josh, another Josh, by the way, isn't that we're getting 2 Joshes in the vaping scene, please put them in, and I'm sure he would like to answer, or try and answer. Now,
Any
you
question?
said you're going to do something about, what did I say in your last review? Ohm's law. You're going to do something about that, aren't you?
Something about what, sorry?
Ohm's law. You're going to put that into it now as well.
Yeah, so you put that in as a suggestion, so we'll do that at some point as well.
Yeah.
Because the one thing that we've been really sort of battling with is we've got a couple of longer videos where we do more of a discussion sort of thing, and then we've also got a couple of really short ones where we literally just bash out a quick review. So if people have any sort of suggestions on what they like to see, then we'll go for it, because obviously we don't want to do 20-minute long videos if people aren't really interested, or they
because it can get a bit boring, can't it?
Yeah, sure.
Hip hop's still dying. Feel better soon, sweetheart. But yeah, I mean, I've cut mine down as well, because my videos, my reviews just gone forever. I think even Vic's cut his down, and I'm quite short and sweet and straight to the point as it is.
Yeah.
And I've actually cut
really
mine down.
Cutting them down, isn't it? Especially when you have lots to say.
You can waffle them. I can waffle and waffle and waffle. I can. So I've cut mine down, and I think it's working better. It works. Well, it is for me.
Yeah, that's good.
Obviously, like I say, I have respiratory problems. I'm at the hospital again tomorrow, so less talking for me makes it easier.
Yeah, for sure. I can imagine.
So what's going off in here?
Irish by the looks.
Spooning. Okay. I'm gonna have a drink before I get told off.
Yeah, go for it.
Although it's fizz, then it gives me wind.
Dear Joshua, who is your favourite Midlands-based male hat-wearing reviewer? I'm not really too sure, to be honest. I think that sort of Midlands-based male hat-wearing reviewers, they're usually a bit naff, really, aren't they?
They are. I've just been asked a question, so I'm just going to hold it up.
No, flat caps.
Not Viola, Vola. With me. Kangatech Vola is the Vola one and it's. Do you know what? I won't get it. It only lasts a couple of hours. It's a built-in battery. It's all right for in the car or just taking out, to the pub or something. Works well, but it only lasts a couple of hours. So yeah, that was me just talking to Andy in chat.
That's all right. I was just finishing off to say, Flat Cap, we do love you, really. You're our favourite male hat-wearing Midlands-based reviewer.
Yeah, you've got Midlands in England, obviously.
Yeah.
Just in case, Scotland.
I mean, to be honest, anything outside of the Devon border for me is basically north.
So I'm really north.
You're really, really north.
I'm really north in Glasgow. Really north. No problem, Andy. So you're going to Expo. It's your first Expo. So you're a virgin.
Absolutely.
You and Cam. Are you? Is it just the both of you going, or
no? Both of us are going. Yeah, both of us
both to get just the two of you. No,
yeah,
no partners or anything like that.
No extras. I mean, I'm a single Pringle, so I'm not bringing anyone.
Oh. What are you looking for?
So we're not too sure. To be honest. I think we're looking for a really great experience. We're looking to get to meet loads of different people. So obviously, like yourself, we're so excited to meet you in person and stuff. And sort of you see the big names out there who are around there. Now, I obviously never been going to Expo. I'd never sort of didn't really know what to expect. So I thought I'd try and get a bit of info ahead. And I was watching Vaping with Vix vlog from last year.
Yeah.
And sort of loads and loads of people there, really, really friendly. So we're just sort of going to make some friends, really.
Yeah, I mean, Mike Vapes will be there. Sam, the Bogan, he'll be there.
Yeah.
You know, so, and everyone's so friendly. I mean, you know, a lot of people. Zan, hopefully, and Gail should be there. Bunny will be there. Emma will be there. So you'll get, hopefully, to meet all the bitches of Eastwick. They'll be there.
Yeah.
Liz will be there. I'll be there, of course, and the hubby. There'll be so many flat cap. There's going to be so many. Yeah. Mo's not going to be able to make it this time, sadly, because he's bought a new car. Bad Mo, you shouldn't buy a new car.
Vape's way more important.
But yeah, there's going to be loads, and you know, there's always a few from America. And now Jay Hayes is supposed to be coming.
Is he?
Well, he said he was. He's been saying it for a while, but obviously now they've had that ban, and that's where he is in. Is it New Hampshire? Whether he'll make it, I don't know whether he will, but he's supposed to be coming anyway in October as well.
Yeah. So just going back to the chat quickly, where was it? Rog Vapes. I am not really from anywhere in particular. So I grew up in foster care, so I have moved all over the place, but all over Devon. So that's probably why you can't pick up an accent, but I'm living in Exeter at the moment.
Right. You're very well spoken though.
Thank you. When I started university, I was up in Greenwich, up in London for a couple of years. And I used to get the absolute piss ripped out of me for having a Devonshire accent. And
so you was like, oh, I can't even do accents, so I'm not even going to try. I'm going to try and do something about cider and things, but I'll just not bother. That's probably the wrong place anyway.
Yeah, and then Marcus going to get me steaming drunk. I'm probably your best bet there because Cam won't drink.
And he's staying at the hotel that we're all at?
No, so we have been, so the hotel that you guys are all staying in was slightly outside of our price range. So we are staying, I don't actually know if Cam's booked it yet. He said that he was going to book it, but we're going to be staying at a Premier Inn somewhere. Cause it's a bit,
we're at the Premier Inn.
Oh, you're at the Premier Inn?
The Premier Inn at the airport one in Birmingham.
That's not the Hockley Heath one, is it?
No, it's the one that's Birmingham Airport one. So it's right next to the Expo itself. Literally, we cut across one car park, over another car park.
Oh, wow. Oh, amazing. We probably should have gone for that, really, because I think we're staying at Hockley Heath.
Right. Because so how are you going to get to the Expo then?
We're going to drive.
You know, it's expensive for parking there.
Yeah, so we were looking on the website, and it's about £12 for the day if you prepay.
But if you enjoy it, you'll have to book early and stay with and then you only pay for the car park when you leave because you don't use it, you just walk. It's in walking.
Yeah. So it's prepaid parking, £12 per day. So we're looking at about £24 parking throughout the event.
So are you going just for Saturday, Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday, yeah. We haven't been invited up to the B&B because obviously we're not that big. So
have you got your tickets though, haven't you?
Yeah, we've got our tickets.
I bet you paid for them, didn't you?
Pardon?
Did you pay for them?
No, again, nice guys, absolute legends.
I'm going to say because we've all got tickets. We could have all gave you tickets.
No, those two were again. Matt and
Andy said
Matt
it's £15 parking on the day. Andy said.
Village Vapor said park at our Premier Inn. It's cheaper.
It is. That's where we're all staying, and then you just walk across.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, to be honest.
It's like there you go, £12 or £18, I think, at where we are.
And then going up a little bit, I was going to answer it just a second ago. So HipHop came across a bit rude when we spoke. Don't worry, mate. I know you've got a lot going on, so not an issue.
Yeah, he's not very well. He's got a lot of other things going on.
Yeah,
Good
sure.
friends, they are lovely. Now, I've just seen Marcus says he can get you B2B tickets if you want to go on the Friday.
Nice. I'll have a chat to Cam.
That means an extra night in a hotel.
Yeah.
Because we're all there. I mean, I get there Thursday and I leave on a Monday. Obviously,
well, I think Marcus and Matt have got Pud staying in their room, so might have a couple extras on your floor if you like.
Well, that's it. My daughter, she's supposed to be coming Saturday, well, she's doing Saturday, Sunday, and she couldn't get a room in the hotel. So she's actually, I mean, you'd think she's 30 years old and she's sharing a room with mummy and daddy.
Adorable.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, really? She's going to be able, there's like them couchy things. She's going to have to sleep on there. All 6 foot of her.
She's 6 foot?
Yes.
Oh, blimey,
She's just under 6 foot. My youngest is 6 foot and my eldest is 5'8", 5'9".
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, by the way, I am Diddy, by the way. When you mean big personality, but I am quite short.
And say Cam's a shorty.
How tall you saying short?
Yeah, he's probably not. I'm about 6'2". I think I'm slightly shorter than Marcus.
Right.
But yeah, so Cam's a bit. I think Cam's about 5'8", 5'9".
That's not short. That's fucking giant to me. My brother's 6'4". So yeah, I've got a tall brother as well because my dad was tall. My mummy was small, and I'm just like my mum.
Yeah.
Being tiny. Josh don't want to be in that room, dude. Josh, you don't want to be in that room.
I was watching their Saturday night vaporway, and so I've already heard about some of the extravaganzas they're going to be getting up to.
We have a great night. Marcus Solom's actually taller than me. Because as Jules, I use Solome small because Mark Solome it is small. It's taller than me. I am taller than Michelle B though. Yes, that's quite correct. Yes, Marcus Jules is tiny. I am a bit short. I am. So, is there any new toys that you think you might want to buy there that you've seen that are coming up that you think, oh, I'd love to be able to buy that at the expo? Have you got your money?
I'm telling you, literally, so many. I'm like a kid in a toy store. I've been really restraining myself from looking at any devices at the moment because I've just bought 2 new ones, and so I'm keeping away from looking at anything at the moment because I know the moment. Oh no, I know that the moment I look at something online or anything, I'm gonna be like, oh, I want that. Yeah.
Have you got business cards?
We do, yeah.
Because that's a handy thing to have, obviously, because especially at Expo, especially because the juice companies hardware probably won't, but the juice companies may still, and if you can get your name out, there's nothing
absolutely.
Offering them a business card, talk to me, then they've got you.
Yeah.
It's cuddle size. I am, aren't I?
and even if some of them sort of turn around and say, oh, screw off, we don't even know who you are. Still got a name out there. So.
Oh, that's it. And most of them do check actually while you're talking to them. They'll go on your YouTube channel to check. If you're legit, yeah. I mean, I went by one in May, and they shouted me over because I was getting some stuff. And the reason why there's these big screens up there. Reviewers, and I was on the bloody screen. There was the bitches were there. There was me, obviously there was Vic, there was Chris Empire, there was myself, there was Pod. And you turn around, you're like, oh God, I'm on the screen. And then people would say, oh, I've just seen you. And you're like, oh, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's really it's surreal. It really is. It's surreal.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
But I mean, you're going to just, I remember my first expo, and don't get me wrong, it weren't long ago. And I walked in thinking, oh, I'll be all right. And I was like, and my husband, he couldn't keep up with me because I was darting and I'm disabled. But I managed to all over the place. I was like this little maniac.
Was that just with all the toys that are around, or were you a bit
all the shinies and all the juice? Because this is because I went before I even reviewed. It was when when was it? Not May gone. May before was my first one because I started reviewing after the May Expo.
Oh yeah.
And I was mad on. I love juicers. So I was talking to, you know, the guys named me Jules Mama Vapes. And, you know, that's what they called me before I was even reviewing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was Mike's Mex and that was saying to me, you know what, you should review. And I was like, oh no,
Really?
no. They were like, just do it. So I did, and it was like the best thing ever. And I must admit, Gail gave me so much support as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And helped me, you know. And yeah, I love juices and flavors. It's
that's one thing that's really sort of blown me away. Really, is actually how diverse the different juices that you can get are.
Oh God, yeah. They have some weird ones as well. Stuart's 6'7". Problem is for me being 6'7" is you look down at everyone, see so many cleavages a day. Oh gosh, you wouldn't want to see mine. I'm looking forward to the Modders Gallery as well, because that's something new.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm just like, oh, if you want to buy something, Steve, you'll have a heart attack. He will. He'll have a heart attack. Well, guys, I'm gonna end it because like it's 12 minutes past, so that's kind of cut up the time that we missed.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the show started at past, and I don't like to. Well, I'm not really fussed sometimes, but it's not what I deliberately do is to go over people's time slots and things like that. So I would like to thank you and Cam, obviously, but thank you for being on. We will have you back on after the expo, and we'll do it properly this time.
Yeah, for sure. And thank you so much for having us on as well.
Oh,
we both really appreciate it.
Welcome. You're welcome. So I was only going to do my giveaway thing. I'd like to thank Zan for streaming this for me. I don't know what I'd do without him. I tell you, I could just, I love him. I'd like to thank my spanners. You're amazing. Thank you, guys. And for popping in the links. Thank you to people who's actually subscribed as well, because I'm sure Vapes and Bakes will appreciate every subscription they get. And I know I did. And absolutely, I'm sure they'll love it when they get to the first 50. It's like party time. It's heaven. It really is heaven. So, yeah, that's it, guys. So remember, Mama knows best. Vape, don't smoke. I love you much. And Josh can say his goodbyes.
Yes, thank you so much. We're Vapes and Bakes, and our whole mission is to pair great bakes with great vapes. Thank you so much.
Love you. Bye.